Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. We have 8 of Air, illusion of being trapped with 6 of Fire, victory. Good news is on the way. So it looks like someone achieved something that they wanted here, but at a high cost. Feeling like now it wasn't worth it. Pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. Be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Yeah, there are signs and synchronicities. I'm seeing that someone's paying attention to their intuition at this time. Overall energy, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm picking up from this one really an assessment period, trying to figure things out. So let's see what's going on in your energy. We have the Death card, the Emperor, and the 9 of Swords. Tell me what the 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. So it looks like you're coming to an end of a cycle here. There's a transition period of you finally releasing some fear. Something's been worrying you for a very long time, and when it comes to love, you feel like you've been burdened with this thought or something that has happened, but you haven't been able to release it until this week. You're really stepping into your own in the Emperor card. You're learning how to gain clarity and peace through just letting go. Okay, so trust in yourself, be patient, and be kind with yourself this week is what I'm seeing as advice. Because this transition that's happening for you is going to bring abundance, but also make you happier than you've ever been. You're actually going to get what you wanted, just in a different way. Okay, for their energy, we have 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Wands, High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're relying heavily on their intuition at this time. They feel like they have nothing left to do but to leave it up to fate and let the universe guide them back to repairing something here, being able to solve or deal with this. 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords, because they're having trouble in their mind coming up with a solution or being able to get what they want out of this. There's no malicious intent. I see that they feel very passionate about you, but it's almost like they can't stand that they have this feeling because they feel like it's overtaking their mind. You are consuming their thoughts more and more, and it's starting to drive them crazy. Let's see what's happened in the past. I see there's a regret as well, something that they should have done, especially with the King of Wands, 5 of Wands. Also feeling like there's a lot more competition that they may have to deal with, that it might not be so easy this time around. 3 of Wands, the World, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So it was a little difficult for you because it seems like they had you wait. There can be distance between you two physically. 3 of Wands, World can be a long distance relationship, or this can be emotional. This can also be just waiting for them to always come back around, almost like an endless cycle here. But Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, what is difficult here is that when they did express themselves or they were showing up in this connection, it felt like they were at times demeaning or trying to control how things were going. It kind of felt like they were, not as interested as you initially thought, 1 foot in and 1 foot out, always leaving you longing for more. And in this Page of Wands, I'm getting this energy that's a little different, which is, somebody that's a little hesitant to take action, not really wanting to go the full mile is what I'm seeing here. Like they don't believe in themselves, so they don't feel like they have enough courage or strength to do what is right. So they kind of hide behind their own shadow is what I'm seeing. Temperance, 8 of Wands. Yes, it's easier to accept defeat, that they're just not good at you know, certain things or communicating here. I see they do have a big problem with communicating, especially with Eight of Wands, Temperance. Seems like it was all over the place. At times they didn't make sense, and how they were talking to you or they were making you feel, especially since they kept engaging with you. You felt like, what was the purpose of this? Because if you're not showing me that you care, or you're not trying to compromise with me, then what are we doing here? We're just playing a game. And it did feel like an endless game with the Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. Devil, Lovers, Judgment, and the King of Swords for the challenge. So the thing is that I see they're very attached here. You came into this person's life to teach them a lesson, things that they need to release, and start following and stick to decisions that are for their highest good. It's kept them stuck for a long time, their belief system or how they view themselves, and they kind of stay stuck in accepting that they're not good enough, or that they're just not that person, when in reality we all have room to grow. You know, we're always works in progress. You know, we will till the day we die. But if we put a stop to it and just say, well, it is what it is, you know, it's kind of like that saying, you know, if this is how I am, and if you don't like it, then there's the door. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but if we want to be able to work with people, you know, we have to compromise, and we have to learn to communicate so that we know we're not just stuck at one spot. We want to grow and learn how to control ourselves, or how to grow emotionally. So that's what the kind of energy that I'm picking up here. I tell it the Lovers card. It's like they feel comfortable and just not caring is what I'm picking up as well. Five of Swords, Eight of Cups. So I see why this was very hurtful. This became a painful ending for some of you, is because they just flat out walked away. They chose in the Lovers card to leave this connection, even though they felt very attached to you. And for some of you, there is something that has pulled them away, but the way that they left the connection, they did not notify you, they didn't let you know what was going on. So you felt very abandoned by them. But it was hurtful because you felt like you didn't matter to them at all. That you started to look back here, Judgment, King of Swords, and go, was I really seeing what I was seeing? Did they even really care? Starting to analyze even the past, the little things that they said, the red flags. And you had no answers, so you really had to look at this in a logical sense and deal with the pain of your emotions. Try to release it, because when we don't have closure or knowledge, it becomes very painful. It's very difficult to try to accept what has happened. Also, without closure, it's like we can't have peace, because our minds always want to have that little bit of hope that this is not over. So Devil, Four of Swords, and the Three of Cups. You were trying to cling really hard to the truth, trying to find out what it was or what their intentions were, because even some of you that have been in a serious relationship with this person, I see many different stories here, but the foundation's the same. In a serious relationship, you felt like they just weren't present. They weren't compromising. They were constantly trying to have things their way. Anytime you needed them, they weren't there, but they were just always putting a block up, basically saying, you know, if you don't like it, again, there's the door. So when people shut you out like that, it becomes difficult because you're in a one-sided situation. King of Cups, the Magician, Chariots, Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So in the current moment, I see that they're very frustrated. They're trusting in the universe because they know they can't go back on what has happened, because they've made the ultimate decision to walk away. But now I see transition here. Somebody willing to take this leap of faith, move forward, and somebody wants stability. They've changed their mind on their desires, and something is going to happen here that's going to bring you abundance. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, I love you guys. Lots of light and love to you, and I'll see you next time.